Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. You've got the Cousins brothers. Just last night, the Hollywood Hills, we captured something at a friend's house. Take a look at this. Look right there. You see it? Mm-hmm. Wow, they're gonna cross. They're crossing right now. Here we go. Wow, they're gonna collide. Oh my God. Did we just miss a near collision with a helicopter and a UFO? We were at a friend's house in the Hollywood Hills last night. We stepped out, we heard some helicopter noises, we pulled out our camera, and all of a sudden we witnessed this helicopter almost collide, or if not, make contact with this UFO in the sky. Watch it one more time here. We were quite shocked because the proximity with this unknown object, we didn't see any indication. Obviously the helicopter to the left, you see the FAA lights all over it, the anti-collision. But what just happened there in this object, it's insane footage. We didn't know what we captured, but we wanted to post it up right away.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked, Blake. We saw the helicopter coming in from the hill, and then all of a sudden this orb, a bright orb, just appeared over the rooftop and seemingly almost makes contact right at that point. And then the orb just disappeared and we lost sight of it.
The big question is, was the helicopter engaging this unidentified flying object or vice versa? But look at how close I don't know, I think they almost made contact. We want to get in touch with the pilot, see if they experienced anything, because they had a front row seat to the unknown. We got a good close-up look at this right now, and again, no indication to the object to the right of any FAA lights. We're seeing something that is quite strange. We had some friends around. We showed them the video, and they were amazed. Guys, we want to get your thoughts. There's a lot of activity right here in Hollywood. All you have to do is keep your eyes in the skies. It's almost happening on a nightly basis. We're always having our cameras ready, and when we were at our friend's house, we saw something that we thought we better film this. So we did. And again, we didn't expect to see this near collision. Look how close it gets. Wow. All right. Incredible stuff. All right, more footage just into Third Phase of Moon, Chile. The topic of UFOs, people are open-minded to that we're not alone, but something was just captured over the mountain. Take a look at this. It's off at a distance. Watch. Something lands on the surface of the volcano. All right, it's pretty hard to see. We're going to get some close-ups here in just a moment, but we see this unidentified flying object come into frame. Somebody saw it off at a distance. They're asking, what the heck is that? And it seems to have dropped off or leaving some kind of trail on the surface of the volcano and land right there. It's just stationary. I think it's actually made contact with the ground there. But prior to its landing, it seemed to have dropped off other UFOs on the surface of the volcano. Here, let's get a close-up. All right, here it comes. We'll just watch as it leaves debris. Is this a crash landing of a UFO? There, it just seems to have left some traces behind. It's hard to grab it perfectly here, but look at this.
Wow, look at that, Blake. It almost seems to be, I don't know, careening right across the caldera of the volcano there. What in the world is going on? It seems like volcanoes are a hot spot for UFO activity, and we're looking at something pretty wicked right now.
Yeah, I gotta say, this is, I think we captured right here is what we're looking at is some kind of crash, a UFO crash, a downed UFO. Somebody's got to get to the top of this volcano in Chile and see if the debris is still there or was it intentional. This is crazy. We've got a lot of footage right here at Third Phase of Moon, and I'm glad you're with us. Mexico City, it's a hot spot for the UFO phenomenon. Guys, take a look at this. What was going on? I remember this video. Now it's enhanced, stabilized, of this incredible display of this, I don't know, a pill-shaped UFO banking across the sky, broad daylight. It only managed, the person managed to capture it just for a few moments, but this is insane footage after you see it stabilized. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a good close-up right there. This looks like almost a dark tic-tac, you could say. As it flies over the roof, it seems like it has a sense of trajectory, like it's on a mission.
That's no drone, people. This is, look at the stable flight pattern of this tic-tac shaped craft. Aerodynamic, no means of propulsion. Dang, this is, I know Mexico, there's a lot of people over there having their eyes in the skies. We almost get videos, UFO videos from them on a daily basis, but this, after some stabilization, really brings out the characteristic. It almost has this sleek metallic coating around it.
Yeah, look how it just made that turn right there. This is no mere balloon or drone. We're looking at something very strange. Again, Mexico just lights up with UFOs all the time. It's a hot spot over there.
I'm trying to make out the size of this UFO. I'd say it's the size of an SUV, approximately. Guys, we want to get your opinions on this black tic-tac. It's a good one, coming in from Mexico. All right, New York City. A UFO was just spotted. Somebody managed to post it up to social media, and we're going to be sharing it with you right now, right here at Third Phase. These photographs have been making the rounds. Apparently, these are decades old of a huge cigar-shaped, cylindrical-shaped UFO in the sky. This is the first picture. We're getting an extreme look at it, but this is coming in, and basically, apparently, it's declassified footage from the government, and we're looking at it for the first time right here of this huge, massive UFO making itself visible over the skyline of New York. Let's see, I'm trying to get the exact date. It was photographed in New York, March 20th, 1950. And this was released by the Foreign Technology Division, AFSC. And I guess apparently this is unclassified footage released to the public. What kind of craft could this be? It's definitely something not of this world, in my opinion.
The big question is, why did they take so long to release this photo? The government says they're like trickle. It's going to be a slow drip from them. But we're looking at something very interesting. It does look like a craft. Some people may speculate that maybe it's a moon and it's a shutter speed creating this oblong cylindrical object. I'm not sure. It looks like a craft to me, though.
The Foreign Technology Division, AFSC, if somebody could help us out and track down this exact agency, this division, and maybe we could get some more questions to them. But again, March 20th, 1950, I guess a lot of people in New York were kind of shocked to see this huge, I would say, the size of at least a 747.
Wow, this picture is almost 75 years old. Amazing. These sightings have been seen for centuries, maybe thousands of years, and now again, some declassification from our government releasing this apparent photograph of an apparent otherworldly craft. Amazing.
Yo, what the heck is it? More footage just into third phase of moon, Bogota, Colombia. This is a vintage one coming in from 1998, way before AI existed. And this one, it's quite interesting. It's a little blurred, but remember, 1998, it wasn't super HD back in the day with your cell phones. But this one lasts for quite some time of this, again, tic-tac shaped object just kind of dancing in the sky. Watch this. Right, let's play this once again. And I like this part of the video. There's people, and it looks like everybody's playing soccer, having a good time. I don't see those guys looking up, but I don't see any manipulation with this video. Maybe they just were out of sight, but the person watching the soccer game managed to capture something incredible here.
Yeah, he's watching a football game, soccer, and then basically he sees something very strange, and he took his focus off the game itself, and now he's filming this unidentified flying object. Clearly looks like a tic-tac.
Look how illuminated it is, Brent. Guys, we want to get your thoughts. What the heck is this UFO happening right now in front of your eyes? More footage just into third phase of moon. This one's a new one, just captured a few days ago out of New Jersey. Watch this. All right, let's look at this one more time. I noticed right in the very beginning, look there on the bottom right-hand corner, you see, did you see that? Let's play that one more time. Watch. The boogosphere. There's the UFO. He didn't see the He went for the glowing orb, but right there at the bottom, there's this metallic sphere that he missed. But he managed to focus in on both of them for a second, and then he turned his eyes towards this glowing object. But look at there, the Boogosphere and an illuminated orb. We have 2 UFOs in this one video coming out of New Jersey. This is crazy.
Dang, the president couldn't answer the question about what's happening over New Jersey, but we're getting the evidence straight to Third Phase of Moon, showcasing activity over New Jersey again. And now the phenomenon is back. We're looking at maybe 3 to 4 UFOs.
Yeah, it's interesting. Look at the plasmic charge coming off this thing. It almost seems to be static electricity, a charge of energy. It's interesting though, with the Boogosphere and this glowing orb all in one shot coming out of New Jersey. This is good stuff. We want to get your thoughts. What do you think's going on over New Jersey? All right, more footage just into Third Phase of Moon. The volcano, known as Colima, is renowned for its eruptions, but it's also renowned for its incredible UFO sighting. Take a look at this. This was during a live broadcast. They have the webcams de Mexico constantly streaming live on the Colima volcano, prepared for the eruptions to capture it on camera. But this thing, the size of a Walmart at least, was spotted in broad daylight, just hovering, and then just disappears. It just vanished. And then it's back in a blink of an eye. What are we looking at? And then it takes off almost at a blink of an eye, 30,000 miles an hour. That's what it looked like. It'd be there and gone in a split second. So we're going to adjust the speed here, but this object, it's like a UFO I've never seen before. I've never seen this shape. It looks triangular, but kind of cut off at the top, and then just takes off at an extreme rate of speed out of frame to the right, and then it's back.
Wow, that's crazy. It even leaves a trail as it moves from left to right. This is amazing footage. Again, captured on a live cam, and the person's actually filming the screen, but I believe this object, whatever it was there at that time of this live recording. Look at this thing.
It just takes off like a blink of an eye, super quick. Something that large to move that fast is using some kind of propulsion that is unknown to us humans right now, or maybe Lockheed Skunk Works, Raytheon. These guys might have mastered this technology most likely, but did you see on how fast it takes off? Guys, do you have any estimate of how fast that speed would be? I would sure like to hear it in the comments below. This is an incredible sight coming out of Mexico, the Colima volcano. It's a hotspot for UFOs, and this is one of the greatest captured. We're super stoked to share it right here on Third Phase. All right, more videos just into Third Phase of Moon coming out of Colombia. Something strange just happened. Watch this.
Bueno, aquí sí se ve pues, que está grabado, pero es un orbe, sube y baja. No tiene forma de ave, no aletea. No. Vino de arriba, bajó hasta el otro cañón y después se acercó hasta este. Ah, bueno, acá está quedando grabado total. Míralo, acá está. Y mira cómo sube. Aquí en el video se ve como si cambiara de colores. Aquí está como si estuviera cambiando de colores súper fuerte en el video. Bueno, este es el orbe de Salento, vean. Ay, se ve plateado con negro. Está cambiando de colores allá en el cielo. No, no es un globo definitivamente porque el viento está en la otra dirección, está hacia el cañón.
Sí, si no, bajaría.
Interesting that the person on the ground was basically stating what he's seen. He says this thing's changing colors. He doesn't know what it is. He's calling it a OMV, a UFO. It just comes out of the mountainside, and he managed to capture an amazing catch of this dancing light, the phenomenon. Skipping just across ever so slightly over the surface. Little undulations moving. It almost seems like it's swimming. A life form, biological possibly.
Yeah, like this one's making the rounds. I've been seeing it, and people are laying judgment on it. Well, this thing looks legit. I like the way. Well, look at that. We're getting a good close up of this, and it's an orb. We don't see a craft. We don't see any metallic, chemistry of a craft. It just seems like pure energy as it kind of skims across the ground and disappears.
Yeah, almost looks like the Boogosphere a little bit. Guys, if you've captured anything amazing out there, send it to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. My email is in the description below. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. This is Blake, along with my brother Brand. Be safe. We'll see you next time.